just moments ago, 7 News cameras spotted the recovered Black Hawk helicopter being moved into a hangar at Reagan National Airport.
Yeah, this is really our first close-up look at the Army chopper since it was pulled from the Potomac River. All larger pieces of the Black Hawk helicopter and American Airlines plane have been removed, and all 67 victims have been recovered. 7 News reporter Rebecca Turco joins us live now from Dangerfield Island, where the barge is just across the river.
Rebecca, you learned a special flight is going to help find some of that smaller debris. What do you know?
Well, we've learned that the aircraft is going to be using a laser to scan the river and search for any additional debris. I caught up with an aviation expert about how this works and how it could help the investigation. As investigators piece together what's been recovered of the American Airlines regional jet, crews on the barge are transporting part of the Black Hawk helicopter and other wreckage they've found. We're told the focus of the search now is for any smaller debris, and this aircraft, equipped with a special laser, is set to help.
The laser can penetrate the water and it can basically map the surface of the bottom.
Jim Brauckley is a former U.S. Air Force navigator turned aviation attorney.
And they can use it in this case where they're looking for debris because they're mapping not only the surface, but they can also map underneath the water too if the laser penetrates the water.
NOAA had been set to conduct the low-altitude flight at 2 o'clock this morning, but an NTSB spokesperson tells me it was delayed due to the weather. It's now scheduled for 2 a.m. Saturday, weather permitting, and we're told this is the expected flight path. Officials say salvage crews are now focused on clearing any remaining smaller debris. Fire and police departments from across the National Capital Region are helping with that search. Jim says if they can find any instruments like radios or other measuring equipment, that could prove helpful, since a lot of those newer instruments have internal memory.
Sometimes if you can find those individual pieces, you can pull data from the specific device rather than something that's recording it. Kind of like you would rather hear the singer than hear the recording.
Jim says investigators want to get as much evidence as they can to analyze and try to figure everything out.
And the fundamental question is why? Because we can't prevent it if we don't know the why.
And right now, officials say the plan is for salvage crews to wrap up all their work on the river by February 16th. Reporting live in Alexandria, Rebecca Turco, 7 News.
Rebecca, thank you. Very soon, the remains of the pilot of the American Airlines Flight 5342, Jonathan Campos, will be leaving with his family to fly back to New York. And you can actually see here in these images the fire trucks gathering outside of the plane right now.
Campos is from Brooklyn. He was an avid scuba diver, skydiver, and snowboarder, and instructed other pilots. There will be a water salute at the airport to send him home.